EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. About ready to get this one started. Ka'imi Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Houston. The return team. Let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Off the play fake, it's May. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
A carry now for Gibson. And he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. On play action, here's May. That's tough. Connection. 1st down, New England.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball, and while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Patriots 1st down. From out of the gun, here's May. He pulls it in around the 5. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Slice extra point, up and good. And the Patriots will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. 1st carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll go right back to Mixon. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third and 6. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
On the quick, right?
Here's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
All right.
From the gun, here's Stroud.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on 3rd down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Here we go.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
All right.
Off the play fake, here's Stroud. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
All right.
Now Mixon. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
All right.
To throw, it's Stroud. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And the Texans are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Robert Woods. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn able to add the extra point. And the Texans come right back to tie it at 7. Each team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes Antonio Gibson out of his end zone.
Recovered by the receiving team.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing. And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
They'll go. Here's May. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Jelani Tavai, they're on the tackle. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Back to throw. Stroud. He's got his man. Complete to Dell. And he's in. Take Dell. Touchdown, Texans. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Off the play fake, here's May. He's got Douglas going deep. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. They'll go play action with May. And he'll take it on in. Kendrick Bourne. Touchdown, New England.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Here we go.
Now, Stroud. That one caught by Schultz, the tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
It's 4th down.
Hey, south.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have a Texans first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
Mike, I think the way we've seen the NFL going these past couple years is I think all these quarterbacks, they love when the call comes in for the sideline for quarterback sneak. Hey, coach, put the game on my shoulders. With this offensive line, I'm going to pick up this first down, and that's exactly what they did.
That one underneath here to Mixon. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. A second down throw for Stroud. Oh, he pumps up the football. One of the Patriots has it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Good coverage there by a good corner, Derek Stingley.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. May to throw again. Here's a check down. Gibson out of the backfield. A pickup there of 13. First down, New England.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Sly's kick is good. So we at halftime. And the visiting Patriots are on top, as we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. Now an opening past the 30. still on the move. And he's going to take this one coast to coast. 97 yards. Touchdown, Houston. What a start to the second half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, we want to come out in the third quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum. And boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit, returning it for 6.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll go again here with Stevenson. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down. They left a man wide open downfield. He's got him. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a 1st down. Off the play fake, it's May. Open man there, it is Bourne. And he's into the end zone. Kendrick Bourne. Touchdown, Patriots. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Pats extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On play action, Stroud. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
On the quick, right? 19 taxes.
They'll run with Mixon. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Robin. All right.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. The speed on display. He's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Stevenson. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. On play action, here's May. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. of the gun, here's May. That is caught downfield by Douglas. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. This one complete to Bourne. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Here's May again. The ball's out, and it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
Now he'll run.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
3rd and goal. Here's May. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Derek Stingley. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone. So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
And that is knocked away, incomplete. Nice play defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Patriots 24.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. They'll run a draw with Mixon.
John Mixon on the carry. And tackled by Giovanni Tavai. A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
They only need a yard, and it's 4th down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his man. It's Diggs. He's going to have a Texans 1st down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and a yard.
Here we go.
They'll run. It's Ogunbowale. Oh, looked like he had the 1st down, but the ball is out.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. See that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
They'll run. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now, May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 1st and 10. Gibson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down, a pickup of 9. Now 2nd and inches. They'll drop to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's first down. From the gun, here's Stroud. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. First down for Houston.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in reg.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jelani Tavai. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now. To throw, it's Stroud. He's got Dell for that one. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here, where this might be one final heave to the end zone. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout.
A 51-yard attempt.
So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to force overtime. And he has missed this one. No good. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play action now. Lawrence. And his first look is incomplete.
I love the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
And he's taken down inside the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. And to throw again is Lawrence. Thomas brings it in. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
He kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther.
Here's Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne from 3 yards out. And the Jaguars are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10. Right at the 30. First run now for Kyren Williams. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 3rd and 4 now. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up. That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They snap it to Stafford. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. On play action, Lawrence. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 27 yards there, a first down. They'll try the left side with Etienne. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now Lawrence. He'll drop this one off with Etienne. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Third down and 6. Here's Lawrence to throw. This is caught. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A third down pickup of 5. Going quickly out to the right side. Touchdown! Christian Kirk on the receiving end of that touchdown pass from Trevor Lawrence. And the Jaguars' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This will be taken in the end zone, and no run back forthcoming, so they will bring it out to the 30-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question, down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here as that. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
A toss to the wide side. This is Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. But whatever they were trying to call, Chad Muma had it read from the start, getting behind the line of scrimmage and dropping him. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now that'll be caught by Kupp. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now it's Stafford. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Matthew Stafford finding Cooper Kupp for the touchdown there. And the Rams have cut it back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1.
He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
Rolling to his right. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
And they'll run with Etienne.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Evan Ingram from 4 yards out.
And the Jaguars go up by 2 touchdowns.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Logan Good, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Back to throw, Stafford. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Play action. Stafford. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taken from just outside the 30. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us. traditionally, as a defense, your number one job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacted the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. He's been really comfortable in the pocket. 3 touchdown passes already.
So that could be an important first sack if they do want to turn things around.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. And he is caught. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They go play action with Lawrence. Open man is Kirk, complete. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see a surprise in the face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they'll want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
From the 50, Stafford. Look at the big man rumble. And he'll take this down the 40-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Throw left side, complete to Kupp. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Stafford.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
Devin Lloyd, the one to get home and earn that sack.
The passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
To throw is Stafford. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And this one is right through, and that will close the gap down to 14. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
That'll be caught. It's caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Cooper Kupp,
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
and the Rams are back within a score. Stafford and that Rams offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2.
They'll try and throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Last time out, Charles, they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but the defense held strong, and they hold on to this slim lead.
And how about as the defense ran off the field, how about the greeting they got from their teammates on the sideline? They kept that narrow lead by their nice play. Now, let's pay it off for them, right? Punch it in on this drive, take that lead back up to 2 possessions. That would be a nice little thank you gift to them.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
That would complete downfield to Thomas.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 12-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Etienne once more.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. Back now in Los Angeles. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Travis Etienne
with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Jags have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A shotgun snap for Stafford. They'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Up the middle, it's Williams.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Out of the gun, Stafford. This is caught by Robinson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible. Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. And now Stafford's going to move him around. Motion left, Kupp. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Throwing again is Stafford.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Here we go on fourth. Stafford.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? Throwing to Stafford. And he's got it. That's caught for a Ram touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass.
And the Rams get a bit closer.
Point after, right down the middle. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
Recovered by the receiving team.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Now a 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Lawrence.
Completes it to Evan Ingram. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
Out to his left. Thomas brings it in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Lawrence going to throw again.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Back to throw. Lawrence.
Going to throw deep for the end zone.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Rams are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Oh, that's a beautiful read there by the safety. Zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Now Stafford. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing 2nd and a mile.
And the entire time, You were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball, safely of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack, now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game.
And got his man complete.
Well, he is going to have the Rams first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs.
Oh, man, they are living on the razor's edge. If this is incomplete, this game's over. Instead, it's a huge pickup. And I think the win percentage calculator is going to have to work overtime here because this game has really had some swings. Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now it's Stafford.
They'll get that complete to Parkinson.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 28.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Stafford. Robinson's got it. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
2nd down, goal to go.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Stafford now to throw. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion.
The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have 2 to possibly take this to overtime.
Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And he's going to be sacked. They came after him. He couldn't get away. And this remains a 2-point game. So the onside kick will come with 17 seconds to play. And this is going to be recovered by the Jaguars. And that should just about do it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Lawrence.
On the move to his left.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Throwing now, Lawrence.
Dancing to his left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
Well, things started off exciting. This one had a high-scoring first half, and nobody let their foot off the gas in the second half either, Charles. And, you know, for them, a really nice victory in a high-scoring output.
You're right about that because so many times we'll see teams come out slow and take a while to get going, and points become a little bit harder to score near the end of games, as we know, because everyone tightens down. But no such issues in this game. The scoring started right away.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip.
Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is U.S. Bank Stadium. Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium.
It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And off we go from Minneapolis. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Ravens take over first down at their own 30-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. Offense in the hurry up here. Changing it up here, Jackson. Flush down now to his left. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Jackson now on 3rd. That's caught for the first. And he's taken down at the 30. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinky.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. This is Henry on 2nd. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Harrison Smith in on the stop. Jackson now, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Play fake. Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, a lot of positives for the offense. They were moving the ball pretty well until they coughed it up to kill this drive.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Really outside of ball security, that was a strong opening possession from the offense. If anybody underwhelmed, it was really the defense. They got to play a little tougher. Not always going to be a takeaway to bail them out.
And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense holds it. Give him 3 on that game. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And the big play drive.
That's the end of the first quarter.
We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. Bouncing football. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there.
Oh, you know what, Kate? That defense right there, they thought they had a huge play until they saw that ball bouncing out of bounds. One bounce in just the other direction. They're off the field. Instead, well, they're on the field. They got to shake it off, though.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens are going to take over after the interception. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble. Then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here we go, 2nd and very long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's a loss of 3. Brings up 2nd and 13.
Trying again following the sack. Connects with his back. Aaron Jones. A big play. 23 yards to move those chains.
Yeah, I love that effort. Adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Kyle Hamilton with the pick.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
They're out and set. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Now here's Lamar. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Vikings return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Able to find Jones. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 17.
From the 17. Has the connection to Jones. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They're now set for 1st and 10. Here's Darnold to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Now Darnold. Chased out to his right.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
3rd down from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Will Reichard now to try the Vikings field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. First down throw for Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another try following the sack. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Justin Tucker, the kickoff for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. It's Brandon Powell with the return. Return's looking good so far. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They've got a man in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. To throw, here's Darnold. Pass is caught by Addison. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play good for 17 on a 1st down. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he works this to the 38 before going down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the Ravens' 30-yard line.
Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop. 3rd down, here's Jones. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
He'll throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing on.
Darnold looking to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the 2nd half. You have all that data from the 1st half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the 2nd.
3rd quarter starts with a run from Henry. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a pickup of 7 yards, and it takes us to Second and 3 now. Another run for Henry. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
They'll run here on first down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
All right, here we go. Second down. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Looking to throw. Has a left side block, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up fourth down.
I guarantee you QB wants that throw back. I know most are perfectionists, and when it's caught just a bit out of bounds, you know it could have been just a little more accurate.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Andrews with the catch. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That'll be a 20-yard hit on fourth down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Throwing now. Complete beyond the marker. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have taken the lead late. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Powell now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Now to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hip rock, and it's incomplete. Couldn't make that connection. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Running once more with Henry. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Running for it. Here's Henry. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And it's still